As an activist, I am constantly checking in and asking myself, am I taking action that is making a positive change in the world? When I think about our class's community engagement, I have to say that the answer is closer to a no than a yes. For one thing, I don't fully agree with the organization we worked with. Marathon Education Partners, while being a well-intentioned nonprofit, doesn't sit quite right with me on a fundamental level. Their program has fourth graders apply for their scholarship program, and if they are accepted, the student will be paired with a donor who will provide a modicum of mentorship, as well as $100 a month into an account that will go towards the student's college education after they graduate high school. Off the bat, I find this problematic. The students are awarded scholarships based more on their academic achievements than academic potential. All low-income students need to be better educated by the public system and told of their worth to society, not just the ones deemed smart by a flawed system. When looking at applicants, Marathon doesn't take the kids who are not high performers, and doesn't ask why those kids may not be making the grade. I would argue that those students are the ones that need the most help and guidance. All children deserve to see college as a legitimate option. And furthermore, college should be just that, an option. College isn't for everyone, regardless of class or socioeconomic standing. Investing in these students monetarily for 8 years, I imagine, would instill them with the idea that they absolutely must go to college. American public education is flawed in deeper, more complex ways than just throwing tuition at high-performing fourth graders. Marathon fails to acknowledge the vast inequalities low-income students face. As far as my engagement with Marathon Education Partners, I felt it was lacking. The tour we led the students on seemed like it was helpful to some, but most of the students involved appeared and acted disengaged. As a class, in the winter term, we were planning on mentoring these students on a more regular, meaningful basis. When that ceased to be an option, instead of taking a look at other projects we had considered doing, we stuck with Marathon. This was a mistake. Our engagement with them had little to no meaning to me as an activist or a community member. I felt I was not engaging with the community so much as I was with a representative of the Marathon organization. All the interactions we had looking at applications and planning the movie night felt forced and awkward. Not having complete creative control over our community engagement project left me feeling like I was wasting my time. Why would I be engaged in something I didn't sign up for? Our class came up with amazing, attainable projects. We had ideas about community gardening, student mentoring, dorm composting, all of which could have and should have been revisited. However, hindsight is 20/20. I only wish we could have been better engaged in a community project in ways where we all felt we were invested, needed, and wanted. To me, that is what activism and community engagement is all about.